Yesterday, I was going through some papers in a drawer that I haven't looked at for many years, and with a lot of junk, I found this letter, and it's a remarkable letter. It's a letter that I may vaguely remember having seen many years ago, but not recently enough. It's dated May 1996. It's a letter addressed to his children, in which my father expresses his intention and desire to make a gift of education to his grandchildren. It's a letter that was written when my children were 4 years old, 6 years old, one was older. He expresses in the letter the importance of what he is doing by saying, "It is not just money. It is an insurance to enable them to have the proper schooling, which is one of the most important aids for their future. It is the desire of their grandparents, Nini and I, to have a small share in this part of their future. We thank God that He has enabled us to accomplish the ability to help ensure their opportunity to learn and achieve their goals through this gift. May they be blessed with long life and happiness to enjoy it." I can't think of words that encapsulate my father's giving nature, his vision, and his knowing the right thing to do. The Gemara talks about when the rabbis took leave of one another, the Gemara in Brachos Yud Zayin, and the rabbis would say to each other, "Olamecha tir'eh b'chayecha," meaning that you should see in your life the whole world, which is a nice blessing, a nice goodbye to tell somebody, but there's more to it. The word olam, olamecha, also refers to what is ne'elam, to what is hidden, what is potential, what you have the ability to take out, even though it is not covered, it is covered at this point. The blessing that they gave to each other is really the blessing that my father lived. He took all the potential from the beginnings of life that he had and really realized them and brought them to fruition. He indeed took the olam, the ne'elam, the hidden kohos that he had, and brought them out into his life. And that is really what we are celebrating. I saw quoted from the philosopher, or actually Alfred Toynbee, that he gave a definition of what a tragedy is. The definition of tragedy is the difference between what is and what could have been. If that is the definition of tragedy, then I can honestly say that there was no tragedy in my father's life. He took everything that could be, and he made that what is. There was no differential between his what is and what could have been. It is for that reason that his life is a life not of tragedy, but a life of victory and of triumph. I'll just finish with words that I saw written down from a speech that Rabbi Pelkowitz gave not 2 weeks ago, but 10 years and 2 weeks ago at his 50th anniversary. And he concluded by saying, "You are as old as your despair, but as young as your hope. As old as your doubt, but as young as your faith. As old as your fears, but as young as your courage." My father's life did not include despair, doubt, and fears. He was never an old man. He was a young man, and his life was filled with hope, doubt, and courage. Hope, faith, and courage. It is with that attitude that we realize that we came together not to mourn, but to celebrate, to go into the rest of the Yom Noraim with a feeling that we had an opportunity to learn lessons in life from somebody. I thank all of you for taking the time to share this with our family. At this point, I would like to call upon Rabbi Shmuel Golden from Congregation Amos Torah in Englewood, who will recite the